Okay, so this is the Husqvarna Rancher. It's a 455. This thing has been sitting for some time. Not quite sure. This was my dad's saw. He no longer needs it, so he gave it to me. I think he said that the carburetor, he took it to a shop and they told him just to get a new carb. Not even worth trying to fix it or clean it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'll pull it out. We'll order a new one, and then we'll put the new one in there and clean everything else up. I think this is this one. I think, yeah. By the way, these things, these Pittsburgh like Harbor Freight, they're sets of like Allen keys. They're pretty garbage. They're like $5. They're nice because it keeps them all together, but these things always come loose. I mean, you get what you pay for, I guess, but I don't recommend this kit. I say just get an Allen key kit. Here's the air filter. Thing's like brand new, actually, I think, which is nice. I think the spark plug is also new as well. You can tell this thing has probably never been cleaned, so that is awesome. Look at the buildup in here. Just gunk. Okay, so it's been about a week. I got the new carburetor. Looks identical. They're both Walbro carbs. So before we can put this in, we gotta clean this thing up pretty good. We're gonna take the bar off, make this a little bit easier to work on, get that carb back in, or the new carb. Okay. That is disgusting. Look at that. That is insane. I can tell this has never been cleaned. That is not okay. I'm starting to think maybe the carb wasn't the only issue. This thing wasn't running. Holy crap. This, oh yeah, caked. That is unbelievable, actually. You got to clean your saw. Every time I use it, I take this cover off and clean it with the air compressor. And that way, it makes it easier because this doesn't get built up like that. If you blow it out every time, man, that is bad. I got that stuff cleaned up. That was so bad. This, I'm surprised this thing even ran with the amount of stuff in there. You can see there's a big nick. The chain took part of this guard out. So, I have to file that off. I guarantee you that was because it was so clogged up. That's not good at all. Let's see if we can get this carb in here. So this back piece is gonna sit right there. Take the long screws through the bottom holes. That's one. That one. Shorter screws go on the top. Okay. And then we've got, let's see, fuel line. Might want to put that on now. That needs to go in there. This little black tab needs to fit inside this boot here. I think I figured it out. This little piece was messing me up. So let's put this on correctly. We need, facing that direction. I was putting it in the wrong side. I was putting it in this way. It needs to come in through the back. Come through there like that, and then it's supposed to twist. And then this piece, the top piece, slides in. Slides into this guy. Got that piece on there. This blue piece is the guard for the trigger assembly. This guy goes in this slot here. And then this goes through that. Into the hole for the trigger. And it should slip onto that hook down there. And then that hook, and you close this to lock it in place. Now let's try it. Okay, got it. I don't know why it was working and then something slipped out. So that was a pain in the butt. The fuel line is like sticking so far up. I don't know if we can pull that out through the, because it's not moving down. I don't know if we can pull that out through the gas tank or not. Got it bolted down. So all we need is the air filter. There we go. So that just clicks on and then this locks it in place. It runs. That's awesome. But it's idling a little high, so we gotta adjust that. And then the kill switch isn't working, so I had to pull the choke to kill it, but that's all right. We're gonna pull this cover back off to get to the kill switch and see, make sure it's connected all the way. We'd like for that to work. I mean, choking it works, but that's not ideal. And then we also gotta adjust the idle right here. There's the kill switch connection. So I don't know, I don't think it would matter which way you put it on. Now I see what I did wrong. There's two connectors. This one goes on the front. Alright, so that just slips into the red plastic. And then it should kill it when it makes a connection with the metal there. Cool. Okay, let's see if that fixed the kill switch. Nice. Okay, so we fixed the kill switch. I wasn't able to adjust the carburetor yet. I need a special tool to get in there. So I ordered one of those. While we wait for that, we're gonna cut with it anyways. It's just running a little high, totally fine. Got a tree down that I want to cut up, but we've got to get rid of this this bush here first. Well, we just found another issue with the saw here. Look at that. You can see the angle of this cut is so slanted. That was me holding the chainsaw straight. I'm not drunk, I promise. But look at what it did. It started coming in sideways on this first cut here. And I went on the other side, tried to correct it, and it started doing the same thing on the other side. So let's take a look at this bar, see if we can't fix it. Oh, look at this thing. It really doesn't look that crooked at all. So the issue doesn't seem to be the bar. The bar looks really good, straight. But I did notice the first time I took this off, this little piece of metal was sheared off, and it's right here. There's a burr here. So I'm going to take this piece off and just see what that does and maybe grind this down a little bit. So I don't have a vise here, unfortunately. I'll try to bend it with just my hands. All right, it's a little better, a little bit straighter. Let's put it back on. All right, I'm not seeing any other parts that could potentially mess this up. So we got a new chain that we're gonna put on as well. We got this guy. It's gonna go this way. Chain feels good. The chain catcher is now enough out of the way. I don't know if I was really doing much, but those burrs that were in the metal down here were definitely probably part of the problem. Alright, so this thing seems to be running really good now. It's cutting straight. It's got a bit of an oil leak still, which I'll fix. But I'm going to finish cutting out the rest of the wood, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.